What's good? It's your boy Lil B. You watching the Drama Queen on Miss Drama TV. Bass guy.
One and only drama queen, of course. We got the one and only Lil B. He's here talking about his new album, Angel's Exodus, and I feel it's a very revealing project. I know during the listening session, you actually talked about how like the music was sort of like you're crying, you're opening up your spirit. Talk about why you felt it was important to kind of reveal yourself in this way, because a lot of the songs that we have heard from you seemed a little bit fun, silly. I mean, I'm gonna be real. When I heard Wonton Soup, Ellen DeGeneres, I didn't necessarily take you very seriously, and that's just a true statement. Should people be taking you seriously at this point?
Yeah, definitely. You know, a little bit of seriousness and a little bit of fun. You know, you definitely want to balance the both, and you know, not just have fun and pick what you need. You know, pick what you want out of my collection, and just pick what applies to you, and definitely stay updated. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, I mean, my theory on you, and I'm going to let you know, is that, you know, this is all strategy. I think people have picked up on it in some ways because they find that maybe he initially did this to garner a lot of attention, because your internet presence is very heavy. I think you've said in previous interviews that you're on there every day, you have all these MySpace pages, so on and so forth. But, you know, you kind of put out this music that is a little bit extra at times. There's certain things that you say that people may be offended or they don't understand and they find ignorant, but then, you know, you drop some gems with your more solid pieces. Is this all a strategy? Is Lil B smarter than we think he is at this point?
Yes. And you know.
So you fooled a lot of people. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, it's not. You know, it's not really me consciously doing it. It's just me having different feelings. Okay. You know, like one day I might feel like joking, and then the next day I might, you know, feel serious. It's really just about what's going on with me in that select day, and really just try to be as truthful as I can. You know.
Right.
You know, just like that.
Now, I have to ask a little bit of a tougher question, because I'm curious about this. Now, I know you are, I would say, associated, aligned. You're not officially inked a deal yet with Soulja Boy, to my knowledge, unless you have some information you want to share. But, you know, working with him is definitely a good look, because he's someone similar in the sense that you both grinded out, you did your own thing, and you made your name known. Now, with that, you know, we're looking at today's current, what's going on, and with the recent sales of his album, how does that make you feel in regards to kind of saying, okay, you know, he had a great run, not that his career is over or anything to that degree, but, you know, those sometimes that's what happens. Are you in any way, I don't know, affected by the fact that his album didn't make any sales? Do you feel like now coming out, you know, you have to be more you know, concerned about that?
Nah, you know, and shouts out to Soulja Boy. You know, we about to ink up and, you know, do everything. So the deal's about to be popped in 2011. You know, with the album sales and stuff, man, that doesn't matter, because, you know, Soulja Boy is still going. You know, he still has a fan base. He still has money. And, you know, and he still cares about, you know, I know he cares about music, and I know, you know, he's a student to the game of music, and he respects real artists.
Okay.
And, you know, I feel like Soulja Boy has a place for a long time, you know, as a musician and as an executive, and, you know, handling business. You know, he's a great businessman, and he has a genuine heart, and you know, he's a good guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
13,000, you know, that's 13,000. You know what I mean? And that's like shit. You know. That's
so would you be okay with 13,000 for selling of an album?
I mean, hell yeah. You know, anybody that supports me. You know, I did it for one person. You know, originally when I started out.
But if one person bought your album, I mean, I'm sure you're not gonna like be like, yo, just did it for you, son. I mean, I don't think that would have been the conversation. I don't know, maybe it would have been. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you know, it's like, man, I look at it like this. Like, life is not promised. Life is not promised, and you don't know who's gonna do what. I gave out 1,000, you know, like 1,000 free songs. So buy my album if you want. If you really love me, buy my album. I'm gonna put my truth on there, and if you don't, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Now, just quickly, in regards to kind of the future for you, let's be real. What is the overall message that you would want people to get from your music? Because you have such an eclectic bunch of stuff, you know? I mean, for example, what is the message in like Wonton Soup or Ellen DeGeneres? I mean, what is the message that you want people to get from those songs?
When, like, say for instance, like Wonton Soup and Ellen DeGeneres, I wanted to give people like some good energy and like some confidence. You know what I mean? Like I want people to feel good. Sometimes, like a long time, I'll be very self-conscious of myself. And I might feel down about myself, or I might be like, I might not look the best, or something like that. And when I make that music and when I do songs like that, I just feel so good about myself. And I know everybody. It's just a universal feeling that I want to bring. So sometimes it's even deeper than the message. You know what I mean? And like the words. And like I said, some deep stuff in Wonton Soup too. It's funny the deep. I was like, I'm going like my father. I mean, it's like I don't know the word cynical or something, or you know what I mean, or whatever. But it's like shit. It's truths in there, and it's like just take what you want, but really it's just about that good feeling and wanting people to feel like that.
So should we see you signed in 2011? Will you be officially into a label, a conglomerate?
We're gonna do it big. 2011, man. Big label deal. A lot of labels are going crazy.
This is God right beside me. Wise men more full of fools than the wise men. Preconceived notions, please move beside me. I'm looking off instinct, the honor in my conscience. Right on my soul, I'm not a rap artist. This is spoken word. You need to have nerve to have the doubts on. What is superb? Don't mistake knowledge for wisdom. The fox is a living, the other is a gift. Yeah, bad guy.